big ass face. I promise I meant to film a video last week, but something happened. Well, not happened. I've been complaining about pain and swelling in this arm since November 2024, and it got really bad last week, so I had to get an appointment, and I really couldn't do anything with my left arm. But I saw them 2 days ago. They gave me some pain medicine that's for like nerve pain, so that's helping. So I figured, because we are having the movers come bring our stuff tomorrow and Friday, it's Thursday today, I won't have time to film a video during all that, so I should just film now. And I'm just gonna do a little get ready with me, just talking, simple vibe over here. It's like day 2 for hair wash, so I dry shampooed it and I'm just pinning it down. Let's do a little makeup, because yesterday I did my makeup and I loved it, and I figured it's because I did brows before foundation, which is something I almost never do. I think I did it in my little makeup tutorial, but I'm starting to like it because it's a little bit more crisp. NYX brow glue. Oh, should I do it toward you? Towards? Is it towards? I just bought myself a handheld mirror at Primark, and it's fucking downstairs. My skin is already like prepped with skincare and whatnot. You're just propped up on my fucking window. Hopefully it'll be a better setup maybe next week, because this week and this weekend is going to be crazy with the movers bringing all our stuff, and like this house just does not have the storage space our other house did, which is annoying. But hopefully I will at least have my little office set up, because I think I'm gonna set up in the closet, like the storage closet. So my husband told me to get moving blankets, because apparently that cuts out like the echo and stuff. So I ordered those. They should be here probably before my stuff gets here. And then I have good lighting that I can add to that office, or to that closet. So I think I'll be able to do like a little filming setup and do like sit down videos. But also my heart has been kind of heavy. I know you've heard everyone say that, but it does just feel weird to be like, all right, so this is the YouTube video I'm gonna be doing, like just makeup and like dumb shit. But even if I'm doing makeup, I'm always kind of talking about what's going on in the world. So my content will probably never change. I don't know, that's just me. When people are like, how can you guys cut people off for having different political views? I'm like, because we have nothing in common at that point. Like, it's not political views, it's just like who I am. Like, it's part of my identity. And even when it isn't, like, even if it's not ICE raids happening that are happening to like brown people, I still care about Black people. I still care about gay people, and I don't fit those descriptions. Like, I don't know. So then it turns into like, well then like we just don't relate, because you're not an empathetic person, and I can't stand selfish fucking money hungry greedy ass people. Like, that's just not me. Even if I could be that way, I just can't. Like, I don't know. I don't like it. Because like even my regular lighthearted friends, like these things come up, and it's just like I'm gonna have to like not be myself and like be awkward in these conversations. No, fuck that. You broke my fucking window. I did my eyebrows off camera because that was going to take way too long. I need to hurry up and set my eyelids, but I'd like to put eyeshadow first. I think I'm going to use Old Growth from At Forest Sight, RawBeautyKristi. This palette is really pretty, but I don't support Kristi anymore, because she did what so many people do, and why I like hold my breath as soon as I find out like an influencer or even a friend is pregnant for the first time, because they start out normal. They start out like being pro-vaccine, and then they become pregnant, and then all of a sudden it starts with, oh, I want to do an all-natural, no medication birth. And then it's, well, maybe I want to do a water birth or a home birth. And then it's, oh, I'm not going to vaccinate my child. Oh, everything. And then they eventually become MAGA. It's happened so many times that I'm like, oh, like I congratulate people when I find out they're pregnant, but in my head I'm like, fuck, I hope they stay normal. Just because MAGA and MAHA prey on new parents, and they just like fearmonger a lot, and they become fucking weirdos. And it's like, I'm a parent who's been doing this for years, who's seen it in real time, who's been someone that these like crunchy moms try to recruit basically. And it's just, you know, like when there's a new parent, a new mom, you can't tell them anything about their child because it's their child. But I'm like, but I know better because I was you. I wasn't gullible enough to like become like that, but I've seen it happen to so many people, and I know those little red flags to look out for. And this happened to Kristi, and she's still denying it, but we see it. She's on that homesteading, homeschooling thing, and it's unfortunate because she used to be kind of pretty normal and she used to seem pretty progressive. I'm not really gonna do a lot of makeup. I say that, but I put a whole like colored eyeshadow on. I panicked and I needed to set the concealer on my eyes. So I just did like a wash of that. And I think I'm gonna leave that until I do like my eyeliner. Just needed some color, because when I do like my eyeliner, whether it's like pencil or liquid, I do like to add a little bit of depth. I keep saying I want to do a life update video, but there's literally something like every day. My appointment was supposed to be canceled on what, Monday, and I was like, all right, then I'll just like take a shower and like, I don't know, do my own thing. And then they called while I was in the shower, but they didn't say like, hey, you can come to your appointment. It was just like an automated voicemail thing that was like, contact your provider. And I'm like, okay. So I contacted my provider and I was on the phone for 46 minutes before they were finally like, oh yeah, do you want to come in now? And I'm like, 30 minutes? And like, yeah, 30 minutes. So I did that instead of like, because you know, I plan to like do my makeup and maybe film a video, maybe life update video. Couldn't do that, right? So then I have a day of freedom, but I had to like strategically like tidy up because today was the Congress mandated housing inspection. You get to schedule it between like certain dates, but the problem is we already fucking did this. Like we did this over summer. It was like a huge thing and everyone was freaking out about it and like, what do I have to do? Why are they taking pictures? Blah, blah, blah. Like I didn't care. I was just like, schedule my day. I'm gonna have to clean like crazy because like that's embarrassing. But we got through. It was fine. And then I thought I never had to deal with that again, or like we're done. No, we get here to Germany and literally like days before we move into this house, we keep coming because like we were sending packages already because no one lived here anymore. There was a sign on the door like, hey, you need to schedule your housing walkthrough like inspection. I'm like, you're fucking joking. Like this was a huge ordeal at the last base and they haven't done it here. And then we have to do it here again while we're moving in. So like, I didn't know if our housing, like our household goods stuff were gonna be here and it was gonna be like a big mess, the dog and just everything. Like I just didn't know. So I scheduled it for January 28th. And then we keep having these snow days and everything gets canceled or pushed back. So I was like, oh my God, like our household goods, they were supposed to be here by January 26th. And mind you, we left in November, or like they took our household goods Halloween. So we've been months without our stuff. Skylar contacted them. They're like, oh, we don't know where it's at. So then he contacted them again and like got transferred 3 times. And they're like, oh, we have your stuff. We just need to find a truck to deliver it. Okay, cool. They contact us. They're like, hey, so if you don't call us back to schedule the appointment, we're gonna come drop everything off on the 28th, whatever. I don't know. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like I knew when I booked the housing inspection, like that it would be my luck. And I was like, watch them fucking try and bring our household goods on the same day. I told Skylar and I'm like, it's unbelievable how crazy my luck is, like how bad it is. It's always an inconvenience. Little things like if I park somewhere, middle of nowhere, I tell Skylar like, oh, watch, someone's gonna park right next to me, or like we're gonna come to the car at the same time and need to be at the same door. Always happens. Like it's always, I'm like, I'll be fucking damned if I could ever just like get in and out of my car without someone being there at the exact same time, right? So this happens, and I was like, I fucking told you. But I was able to reschedule household goods for tomorrow. And so, yeah, I had to deal with this housing inspection. It only took 30 minutes, but it's just like, you don't know what like they're gonna need from you or what you're gonna have to do. And here's the thing, this is what pisses me off, and it is my bad luck every fucking time. You, with the military and government, you schedule something, right? So say there's maintenance and you schedule them Monday at 2:00 p.m. They, or it's like 2 to 4, and they have to come in that window. They will either be late and you think, oh, I guess they're not coming, and then they'll randomly show up like dinner time, or you will have it scheduled and get no notification. All of a sudden, like, your fucking doorbell rings at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, I had it scheduled for 10 o'clock this morning, and I was tidying up, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do some laundry, or maybe I'll take a nap. Like, I was so tired. And of course, as I was about to go up the stairs, I get a knock at my door at 8:58 in the morning. And I was like, oh, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I know these bitches. I know how they act. And of course, it was the inspector guy, but I was like, just come in. Like, you're already here. I'm not going to be like, go, go, go. I was like, yeah, that's fine. And he's like, you know, because we had the snow days, so we lost out on Monday's inspection. So we're just trying to pump out like right after the other, regardless of when they're scheduled. And it's like, fine, but would be nice to let us know that ahead of time, because I could have been in the shower. I could have been wiping my butt, which so many times I am pooping when this happens, because why would I think that you're going to come outside of the window that I book? You know, like, I would rather you come the latest possible time in the window. Stop coming ahead of time. Like, what if I wasn't home? But that was fine. And he was a lovely person. It's just, I know how this pans out every fucking time. That's why I hate when they have to come. It's not like because I don't want them in my house. It's just because they fuck with my time. I have ADHD and my whole day is ruined. Okay, rant over. But household goods tomorrow. So let's hope they come within the window we scheduled and there's no bullshit. But whatever. Let's do some foundation. I'm just stressed because I get overstimulated and overwhelmed, and I really don't want my stuff right now. I don't want all that shit in this house, because then it's just gonna be like we're on top of each other and pack rats. Because also my husband found out that the earliest date for them to come pick up the government furniture, all this furniture that like we're borrowing, thank you for letting us borrow that, is Monday. So we have to do a whole weekend. Like, we probably really can't unpack and set our house up because we're gonna have extra furniture that already, I don't know, like, this house already doesn't fit a lot of shit. So that's annoying, but that's the norm. It's like, I hate when I complain about something just because it fucking sucks, and then all these like military spouses of like 3 to like 5 years are like, oh yeah, get used to it, that's how it is, you know, like, we're the backbone of the military. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, I know, like, I was in the army and I've been dealing with this for 12 years now. Well, yeah, so since 2013. I know. I'm just gonna complain. I hate how they try to, like, I don't know, like, little sis you. I'm like, girl, hush, hush. I'm gonna complain. And it's not like, well, welcome to the army. Like, shut up. I just can't wait to be done with this, because it feels like, Groundhog Day. I was gonna say Gopher's Day. It feels like Groundhog Day, where it's the same shit over and over every few years. And even after being done here, he still won't be done. Like, I think we'll have another duty station to deal with this all over again. It's a financial strain. It's very stressful because, like, I keep trying to get back into like the swing of things with work and everything, but it's every fucking day I need to handle some admin type shit for our family. Some bullshit. I just realized another reason I haven't been filming long videos and I haven't been like eager to film is because I don't have the right memory card. One of my friends sent me the link and I haven't purchased it yet, because I think it's like $70 for one, but it's the right size that I'm gonna need, because I can only film for what, 40 minutes on here. And if you don't know, a 15-minute video could take, I don't know, 50 minutes on actual like raw footage. So like it says I have 27 minutes left on this SD card, and that's with me pausing. But yeah, I already cream bronze. I am not gonna do a tutorial today, but once I get my little setup, I promise I will do a tutorial on the makeup. I'll put it on screen that I wore yesterday. People like 2 people asked for a tutorial, and I'm gonna use that blush that I use, that blush combo. But I took a picture of the products I use so I remember. So I will, once I have the little setup in my little closet with the lighting and everything, do an actual tutorial of that. So the combo Fenty cream bronzer, rose latte. Lighting is not great. I keep like not looking at the camera. I keep looking at myself. Sorry. I really look so olive compared to like this neutral foundation. I was like cleaning up my brows, and where I missed a spot on the skin, can't even tell. Should I zoom in? Probably should have zoomed in a long time ago. But the little skin, it was like, it looks like greenish beige next to like regular beige. When I was at my old house in Washington, I had like a line of like evergreen trees behind my room where I would film in natural lighting. And I kind of just gaslit myself into thinking, oh no, you just look green because of the trees, but there are no green trees here. So I'm definitely olive, but it's weird because I'm not a tan olive unless I'm tan. But even when I'm tan, it's never dark enough for the shades that these companies put out, because they put out one olive shade, and it is that like Punjabi or that Punjab shade from NARS. It works for some people, I'm sure, very beautiful, but it's like too deep for me. It could work as like a contour for me. They've started to do like pale olives, but it's too pale for me still. I need like a medium neutral olive maybe. And then that gets harder with summer. So I just kind of have to make do and like look completely different. It sucks because I'm like not in a rush. Like my kids have after school club today, but I'm rushing because of this fucking camera. You know what I started using? This is an old sample of like MAC Studio Fix powder foundation, NC30, and it's the only pressed powder-ish thing I have right now. So I just started doing that trick where you press in with the pressed powder first, and then you can go back with like translucent powder. Too dark, but it sets it. Then I just use this powder. I need to brighten it a little bit, actually a lot, because I'm pale. You know what? I'm so glad I started moving over to YouTube again, like trying to be more consistent with YouTube, which I always try to do, but something always fucking happens. Anyway, I'm gonna have more time for it because now with like the TikTok buyout thing, it changed drastically, and everyone's like, we need to start going back into YouTube. And I'm glad, like, I'm already in my little YouTube groove. Like normally I'd be like, oh my gosh, girl, I don't have time to film something like that. Like it's a big week, but since the pain is not bothering me, I'm good. I need to just work through it and at least like, I don't have time to batch content, but like at least film this so then I can just like put it out and not fall off again for the millionth time. One of my many issues with filming for YouTube is that like I don't get like instant like engagement. Like I don't like to just post and go. I usually like am commenting back to people on TikTok. And so when it's a moment like this where I'm like, oh, I have time, like I can do my makeup, I usually choose to do it like on live because I'm like, oh, I never get to go live because I don't put my kids on camera. And if they're at school, I'm like, oh, I should try and go live. Like it'll pay off better in the long run if I just film for YouTube. We wanted 2016, we got 2016 bright under eye. I need to set my little greasy fruits with translucent powder. I wish I could use face products without getting all this weird texture like days after using it. I feel like I will never be able to just like go back to wearing makeup all the time again if I want clear skin. Like I'm just gonna have to put up with all these bullshit ass little random breakouts and skin bumps and texture. My skin hates everything and everyone's adding stupid ingredients like niacinamide and what's the other one I can't stand? Oh, ethyl hexyl glycerin and alcohol, like SD alcohol or denatured alcohol. That shit makes me break out immediately. So I don't usually use setting spray, but like if I'm going to a concert or something, I will use it. And for that, I like the one size setting spray, but you know, it is like just, it's all like spraying alcohol on your face. The issue with doing my eyebrows before foundation is I feel like I just end up doing them too close together and they start to look boxy. I shouldn't have powdered first, but the blush I'm going to do is this one. It is called Nude from Maybelline Fit Me. It kind of has like a pretty sheen to it. And this is what I've been using when I don't want to do like the baby bright pink, which I love. I love that winter vibe, but this is a cute little moment for a little luminosity to the cheeks. Cause like my baby pink one, it's matte. And I know I just put a bunch of powder on my face, but I don't know. I miss a little sheen, like the 2016 vibe when we used to like, we would do a whole matte face, but then we would have a luminous, what is it? Milani Luminoso blush and then a highlighter. What I'm missing right now is like something to melt, like a Fix Plus to melt everything into the skin. Big ass face, but this is the blush so far. My makeup is pretty much done. I'm just gonna add lashes. I know it looks like I added some glitter on my lid, but the truth is it just started to get greasy, so I had to set it with some kind of sparkle, and it was just the one that was in my blush palette. I think it's like a pink highlighter. Anyway, I am going to use these lashes. They're from Amazon. I have them linked. You can get them from the German Amazon or the American one. It's like only all lashes, and I forgot who exactly said it, but there were some like wedding makeup artists who say they love it for like a bridal makeup look. It's just nice and subtle. So I was like, oh, I need whatever that is because I have these small eyes and it looks crazy when I try and do the lashes that everyone else uses because they just don't look right on my little eyes. I was gonna curl my hair, but then I was like, well, this is preserved, like waved, thick 1.5-inch barrel curls from yesterday. I don't need to do all that. They already have like hairspray in them and everything, so I just brushed them out after doing lots of dry shampoo. It's coming together. I've noticed lately my real lashes have been sticking to my fake eyelashes and like clumping underneath the fake lash. It's so annoying. I have to put mascara on before I do false eyelashes or it looks all separated and weird. So I switched to like regular mascara that's not waterproof. It's still doing that stupid shit. That's the lash. They're kind of just on the end because I always cut them too short, but I don't want to get stabbed in here. And I have 2 different eye shapes and sizes. And that's it for the makeup and hair. Sorry I couldn't show you everything. Maybe next week we'll get into the really long tutorials. But I gotta go because my kids are gonna be out of school soon and I'm gonna have to deal with them, make their snacks, whatever. And I'm losing out on daylight because it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here in Germany. But I'll see you next time. Please make sure to subscribe. My name is Prizzilla on every platform, including my birth certificate.